So who is Henry? Well, I know he's not this guy. Henry could be you. Henry stands for high earners, not rich yet. So Henrys are making usually around $200,000 or more every single year for their household, but they don't have a net worth of $1 million yet. And as Calgary continues to grow and attract more people to our city, and as our luxury market continues to expand, we are seeing more and more Henrys in our neighborhoods, but not all of them. There are 7 specific ones that I want to share with you today, and a few of them I'm just really surprised about, because if you're a local Calgarian like myself, I was pretty shocked. So what are Henrys looking for? Well, they're looking for urban or close-in suburban settings. They tend to gravitate toward neighborhood that offer lifestyle, conveniences, restaurants, entertainment, that kind of thing. Number 2 is modern amenities and tech features. Number 3 is flexible living spaces. Now, they may not be looking for just the large traditional property. They might be looking for a smaller, well-designed space that can adapt to their needs over time, which you aren't going to find in older homes. That's usually just in newer homes. The 4th thing they're looking for is a potential for appreciation, because they're not rich yet, but they're very aware of finances. So the final thing that they are looking for is affordability versus amenities. Now, as high earners, they can be very cost conscious and they're aware of their finances. And sometimes, depending on their family size, they might need a little bit more space. These 7 neighborhoods that we're going to talk about today, how did we find them? Well, we have 5 criteria. The first thing is newer than 2020. There's no condo apartments. We're looking for 1,800 square feet or larger. We want a price range of $800,000 up to $2.5 million, because again, they're not buying the cheap stuff. They definitely have savings and they have money that they can put towards their down payment. So they're buying higher end homes. And what we did is we looked for the outliers based on this search. Located just northwest of downtown Calgary, West Hillhurst offers a prime intercity location with easy access to the core via Memorial Drive and Kensington Road. Now, this sought-after neighborhood combines urban amenities with natural beauty, featuring tree-lined streets, a mix of character homes and modern infills, and proximity to the Bow River pathways. Its excellent schools, trendy local shops, and nearby amenities in Kensington and the University District make it ideal for Henrys seeking a vibrant yet peaceful community. So over the last 90 days, there were 7 sales between $800,000 and $2.5 million. The average square footage in this neighborhood was 2,570 square feet, which is actually the second highest in square footage on this list today. The average sold price was $1.45 million. Now, basically, we're working our way from the highest average price all the way down to the lowest. So West Hillhurst is the highest at $1.45 million. And the price per square foot on average is about $570. So we created a Henry approved score for all of these neighborhoods. And a Henry approved score, what that is basically looking at the 5 criteria that Henrys are looking for. So urban or close-in suburban settings, modern amenities and tech features, flexible living spaces, potential for appreciation in that neighborhood, and affordability versus amenities. And the score for West Hillhurst is 37 out of 50. Now, situated directly north of downtown Calgary, Mount Pleasant is a charming, established neighborhood straddling both sides of 4th Street Northwest. Its central location provides quick access to downtown, while its tree-lined streets, historic homes, and modern infills create a unique character. The area boasts good schools, local cafes, and shops along 4th Street. Appealing to young professionals who value character, convenience, and a strong sense of community, this might be a great neighborhood. And heck, this is where our office is. Now, over the last 90 days, there's been 7 sales in here between $800,000 to $2.5 million. The average square footage for those homes was 2,260 square feet, and the price was $1.36 million. Now, this has the most expensive price per square foot on this list at $597 per square foot. And when it comes to the Henry approved score for the urban setting, the flexible living spaces, potential for appreciation, all that good stuff, its score came out at 34 out of 50. Now, third on our list is an area located in Calgary's southwest quadrant, Killarney and Glengarry. It is just a short drive from downtown via 17th Ave Southwest, and its evolving neighborhood has experienced significant redevelopment, with modern infills replacing older homes. Its proximity to trendy shops and restaurants along 17th Ave Southwest, combined with its ongoing revitalization, makes it really attractive for Henry's looking for an up-and-coming area with great potential for investment and the future. Now, over the past 90 days, we've seen 12 sales in this neighborhood, and the average square footage was 2,022, and the average sold price was 1.19. So this is the second highest for price per square footage, but at $591 per square feet, you definitely can find really great properties in this neighborhood. Now, when it comes to the Henry approved score for this neighborhood, it really ticked a lot of boxes. It was lowest on affordability because it's the second highest in the price per square foot. So you're paying a lot, and Henry's don't like that. So its score came out at 38 out of 50. Now, fourth on our list is situated in Southwest Calgary. Ross Carrick is bordered by 17th Ave Southwest to the north and 33rd Ave Southwest to the south. While less prominent than some inner city neighborhoods, its location near Westbrook LRT station and potential for redevelopment making it a very interesting option for Henry's seeking more affordable housing with good transit access to downtown and nearby amenities. So over the last 90 days, we saw about 6 places sell between $800 and $2.5 million. Now, its average square feet is just a little bit bigger than our last one at 2,027 square feet, but the average sold price was a lot less at $1,036,000. And so when it comes to the price per square foot, it drops quite a bit compared to Killarney, and we are sitting at $512 per square foot here in Ross Carrick. Now, what about the Henry approved score? Well, the Henry approved score, it ticked a lot of boxes. It just wasn't super high. It was just really up there around those 7s and 8s, giving it a score of 36 out of 50. In fifth spot is a surprise to me, but this was Rockland Park, which in the MLS they call it Haskayne. I have no idea why, but they call it a different name than what the community is called. So if you're looking on the MLS, you can't find Rockland Park. There's your reason. Anyways, located in northwest Calgary, adjacent to the Bears Paw community and overlooking the Bow River Valley, Rockland Park is a new master planned community. Its elevated position offers stunning views of the Rocky Mountains in downtown Calgary, with easy access to Stony Trail and proximity to the future Haskayne Legacy Park. It appeals to Henry's looking for a modern lifestyle that balances urban convenience with natural surroundings in a new master-built neighborhood. So what happened over the last 90 days? Well, everything that's builder sold, we don't know about, but what happened on the MLS is there were 7 sales between 800 and 2.5 million, and the average square footage jumped up a little bit at 2296. So that's a pretty decent size, but here's where it gets better. The average sold price was under $1 million at $922,000, which gives it a very attractive price per square foot at $404. So when it comes to the Henry approved score, everything was really good except for 2 things. The urban and close-in suburban settings only got a 4 out of 10 because it's actually kind of hard to get into Rockland Park. So it's not like this easy access, urban, close-in, suburban type thing. It's a little bit difficult. And the second thing where this kind of got a little bit hit on the points was for potential of appreciation. So you can see we only gave it a 6 out of 10 score. So anytime you are living in a neighborhood where there is still new builds happening and new developments happening and builders selling new homes, you're kind of at the mercy of the developer when it comes to pricing. If they raise, if they drop their prices, if they keep them stagnant when resale's going up, whatever it is, you have a competitor that has much deeper pockets than a neighbor next door. And so they can sit on a high price and not sell it, or just drop their price to sell it much quicker than you or your neighbor may ever be able to. So all that being said, they have a score of 35 out of 50. Now, number 6 on our list is taking us all the way up to the northeast. Situated in northeast Calgary at the intersection of Stony Trail and Country Hills Boulevard, Cornerstone is a large developing community. Its strategic location provides quick access to the airport and major transportation routes, with plans for diverse housing options, commercial areas, and a future LRT station. It's attracting Henry's investing in long-term growth potential and modern suburban living. So over the last 90 days, I was a little bit surprised by this, but between 8 and 2.5 million, there were 5 sales in Cornerstone. And the average square footage for these neighborhoods was actually the highest on our list. So you're going to get the most square footage in this neighborhood at 2,700 square feet. Now, the average sold price is really low at $877,000. So that's going to translate to a very, very good dollar per square foot, which is $321 per square feet, which is the lowest on our list. Now, what about the Henry score? Well, everything was really, really good except its location. You're not close in with a suburban close in setting, and you're not in an urban setting at all. So we had to give that one a 3. Everything else is fairly good. And so the total score for this neighborhood is 33 out of 50. So last on our list is a neighborhood, as a local Calgarian, I was kind of surprised by. I actually drove through this neighborhood with Rebecca because she's been selling some properties in there, and they're newer properties, and she wanted to show me this, and I was shocked. And actually, this is part of the reason I made this video, was because of this neighborhood. And I did not put this in here, but this neighborhood is probably one of the best neighborhoods for Henrys. So let me explain. Located in northwest Calgary, bordered by the Bow River to the south and east, Bowness offers a unique blend of small town charm and urban conveniences close to the new Farmers Market, Market Mall, and University District. Its proximity to Canada Olympic Park, which in my terms will always be called that, the Trans-Canada Highway, and extensive river pathways make it appealing for outdoor enthusiasts. While it historically has a mixed reputation, ongoing gentrification, coupled with its distinct character and natural amenities, is drawing Henrys looking for a diverse community with growth potential. So over the last 90 days, there were actually 4 sales, all ranging between $8 to $2.5 million. And we're newer than 2020. So it's not these older homes, right? So the average square footage here was 1946. Now, this is the lowest on our list for the square footage. And the average sold price was $847,000, which also is the lowest on our list here today, which gives us a $436 price per square foot. So how does the Henry approved score look on this one? Well, I was a little bit surprised. After I went through the list and I looked at all these things, it came out really, really high at 39 out of 50. So as you can see, we have a clear winner when it comes to the Henry approved score, and Bowness is that neighborhood. I was really surprised as a local Calgarian because Bowness has had a bad rap for a long time, but I think it's changing. When you drive through that neighborhood, the amount of new cars, not just new cars, but like BMWs and Volvos parked on the streets in front of these infills that are there, I really, really, really believe Henrys are there because of the affordability, the location, and so much more. But if you want to know 5 other neighborhoods that are on our watch list for 2025, go watch this video up here, and we'll see you there.